Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. I am super excited about this one. This is a really cool one you're not going to want to miss. So in my last prize wheel video, I said that if you want to spin the prize wheel, leave a comment and I'm going to pick one lucky winner to spin the prize wheel. But I did something kind of crazy. I picked everyone, literally everybody. Everybody who commented that they wanted to spin the prize wheel, I went through, contacted them all, and gave everybody a spin. But now I want to do something even bigger than that. So for the next 3 days, anyone and everyone can spin the prize wheel, and here's how. All you've got to do is subscribe to me here on YouTube, follow me on Twitter, and then DM me on Twitter with your YouTube name, your Steam link, and that you want to spin. So you do those things, anyone and everyone can get a spin, and you can actually spin even more than once. You can spin as many times as you want. For every 5 people that you refer me who subscribe, follow me on Twitter, and DM me asking for a spin, you can get yourself another spin. All you've got to do is DM me each and every time. So, you know, whether you're requesting your second, your third, your 10th, or your 20th spins, DM me each time and let me know the Steam IDs of the 5 people who you referred so that I can keep track of everything. I've got to see, you know, who's subscribed on YouTube, who's followed me, and then tie that all back to the Steam links and track everything. If you don't have a Twitter, then obviously you can create one, like super simple, really quick. And guys, obviously it's worth it. I'm going to be giving away some huge prizes. I mean, if you look here, I've got like close to 50 black markets that are going to be up for grabs in here. White Octane, White Zombas, and then alpha items. I mean, full alpha sets. And if you're wondering, like, am I going to run out of these things? My inventory is insane. I've got multiple of everything you see on here. So even the alpha items, if somebody pulls an alpha item, I'll be able to fill it back. So literally, whenever you come and request a spin, you'll have the same chance of winning all these items as everyone else. I'm going to run this for 3 days, but if I get enough people spinning, guys, I'm going to extend it even longer. So if you want more spins, share this thing with anyone and everyone can, your real life friends, your online friends, your Steam list. Go into the Discord servers and let people know about it. You can go into you know, all your social media, go into the comment sections of the different sites and let people know that we're doing this. I want to give away more Rocket League items than any YouTuber has ever done. I want this to be the biggest giveaway ever. So I need your help to get this done. Get out there, please, and let anyone and everyone know. Let's spread the message. Let's get this out there. And like I said, I'll run this for 3 days. If I get enough people coming in and requesting spins and we give away enough items, I'll continue it and keep running it. And, you know, so get out there, let everyone know. Again, you've got to subscribe to me on YouTube. You got to follow me on Twitter and then DM me with your Steam link, your YouTube name, and that you're requesting a spin. That way I can track everything and make sure, you know, everybody's done everything they need to do to get their spin. Guys, I appreciate all of your help. For all of you guys who have supported me so far in this kind of first step of my YouTube journey. I've got big plans ahead. We're going to be doing some huge things. Obviously, my inventory's crazy, like you guys have seen in the, you know, the world's largest trade up in my 30,000 blueprint video. I've got another bunch of crazy videos that are in the works. So if you're enjoying these things, you know, let me know, stick around, subscribe. I really appreciate you guys. With that said, I'm going to let the next half of the video play where you can see some of the items that got pulled and you know, some of the spins from some of the people that got to spin the wheel already from our last giveaway video. So thanks again, everybody. I will see you all soon in the next video. All right, guys, you should have just seen the intro to our big 3-day prize wheel giveaway. I shot a lot of this out of order. I had people coming in over the course of multiple days that I had to coordinate with from the comment section of our last prize wheel video. So real quick, I wanted to give you kind of a tour of you know, some of the kind of items that'll be in here that are up for grabs. And this won't always be the same. I'll kind of mix this up, but there will be a lot of black markets in here. Your biggest odds of what you will win will probably be like a painted rocket pass item of some sort. It'll be a similar mixture to this, but even some of those will be pretty good. And then you'll have a small chance, but there is still a chance, as you'll see the prize wheel has a little bit. I kind of got this idea from Wheel of Fortune, where when they did their $1 million tile, it would take up like half of the tile as sort of like the middle section. So I made row 1 a little bit smaller just to give you you know, a little bit lower chance, and that enables me to put in these big items, and you know, they are there. Now, if you're trying to like snipe and come up with a particular order, I noticed a lot of people trying to do this in the last one. Everybody thought I would still have the alpha cap in row 1. I will be mixing up the order every time, so they could be anywhere. but there will be a full alpha set in there. So Alpha Boost, Goldstones, Alpha Cap, Beta Nugget, all up for grabs. And anyway, I wanted to show you some of the pools from the giveaways from the last video where people came in and they got to spin the wheel. And again, I shot all of these. They weren't at the same time, so I'll just kind of give you my reaction. You know, in the past, whenever I did this, like we had somebody pull a white octane from one of the last prize wheel videos. So whenever I have done this in the past, I was shooting it live with my face cam, but as I had people coming in over the course of, you know, multiple days, I just recorded all the screen stuff, so I'll kind of just react to it now. So this was the first person who was pulling something here, Bud Light Virus Lord. He went with number 1, so again, thought I had the alpha cap in row 1, and he got titanium white Ved Ava wheels, which is not a bad pull, honestly. I mean, I think about this, how many people get on every week and watch RLCS looking for drops? And I think the majority of the people that are in there are looking for drops. You know, that seems pretty clear considering how many of them are messaging drops. And I've seen where they host people afterwards. Okay, so here's the next person going. Easily goes with 6. I think this was a scary one. Oh, no. Well, this was the first black market that we got pulled here. So this obviously was a big win. He hit row 4 and got a Hellfire Gold Explosion. So obviously that's a big one. But anyway, back to what I was saying. A lot of people hop on to the rewards hoping to get what? Like, more than likely, after hours of watching, you'll get like a Statesman banner or something, you know, random. Your chances of getting something painted and good are pretty low. Here you've got a way better chance of getting something. And again, all you got to do is, you know, subscribe, follow on Twitch, and shoot me a message that you want to come spin the wheel. So here's the next one. Again, somebody picking 1, which is so funny to me because there wasn't anything good in 1. I had a feeling a lot of people would try to do this, so I'm not going to make it too easy. Row 16 here. And on one of these I screwed up. I'll point it out when it happens. I watch these back afterwards, so if I do make a mistake, then I will give the person what they wanted. So you got a black streak wave, which is pretty sweet, honestly. I mean, even for Rocket Pass items, a lot of the ones in here are pretty good. And there are some troll items. Like in one of the prize wheel videos, we had someone pull a burnt sienna drone. That's kind of my ultimate troll item that's in here. So here's another guy also going for number 1. Everybody. Which is funny because most people were picking like middle rows initially. But then I put out that video and they saw the alpha cap sitting in 1. And so everybody was going for number 1. You got row 23. I can't remember who's who or what they got here. Orange Yechis, okay. Almost got a popcorn. Really close to black market, but honestly, orange Yechis are pretty good. I mean, that's a pretty solid pull. A painted wheel. It's and it's free. You know, it's free. So, and again, if you guys are wondering, like, am I going to run out of items here? So I haven't given all the information because I've got an inventory tour video in the works. A lot of you guys have asked for it. I've given like sneak peeks. Like I've got that video where I showed you, I think it was 577 rows of items that were both painted and certified, which is pretty crazy. And that was on one of my storage accounts. So you got row 16, again, going for number 1. And then I've got the 30,000 blueprint. I've given you like little sneak peeks at some of the different items in there. And the truth is I probably have the largest inventory in the world. At any given time, I've had more than 100,000 items in my inventory. So here's just kind of a huge giveaway out of my inventory. I've got multiple alpha sets. I've got tons and tons of black markets. So again, as people are winning items, I can fill them back. And I've got the odds set up again where it is hard to pull an alpha item. And I'm not going to make it super easy where I'm just going to give away dozens and dozens of alpha items. You do have a chance right here. That was a perfect example. He almost hit row 1. What did he pick? 3. So he wouldn't have hit an alpha item even had he hit row 1, but look how dang close he was. And I didn't even realize this when it was happening. Like at first I was thinking, oh, 20XX, you know, bummer. He's won a big black market here. But almost hit the white octane. I mean, if he had hit pick 2 instead of 3, he has a white octane. If it hit row 1 instead of row 2, which it was so close. That's Goldstone wheels. I mean, those are like $1,500. I mean, that's a pretty dang big pool. So in the end, I actually wasn't like too sad about the fact that 20XX got pulled here. I was actually pretty relieved. But anyway, it gives you an idea of, things you could pull. So again, this is shot out of order. So this is before somebody pulled the 20XX, although I did fill back in some of the items that get pulled. But I don't think I had filled that one back in between the last few people going. But anyway, so here's another guy going for column 1. I keep saying row 1, aren't I? But anyway, column 1. But, I kind of figure, I have like a ratio in mind. I sort of know what the odds are of somebody hitting row 1 and what the odds are specifically of you hitting any particular alpha item in there. So I know kind of how many spins it should take. Could I get unlucky? Yeah. I hope that I don't lose like, 2 alpha boosts in like a couple hundred spins. But I guess it's possible. But over the kind of the course of everything, once enough people spin, the law of averages should sort of play out here, and the numbers should show themselves. And if I lose a few alpha boosts because so many people are coming in and spinning, then I'm okay with that. If it costs me a few $1,000s, I'm all right with that. This is actually going to be really fun and exciting. And I will, what did he pick here? 5 and 24. I'm going to try to point out the one where I made the mistake on, where I counted wrong. And I try to be really careful on this, but it's actually really easy to get off. Although I was kind of making a mistake when I was trying to get the row to highlight. Well, I'll point it out when we get there. But yeah, I will try to record all of the footage. Oh, and something else I wanted to mention is all of the spins won't take place within 3 days. You just have to subscribe, add me on Twitter or follow me on Twitter, and then DM me within that 3-day period. And then I'll message you back and let you know that, hey, like within the next 3 to 5 days or 7 days or whatever it'll be, I'll be reaching out to you for your spin. Depending on how many people are adding me. I think this is the one where I messed up. Yeah, see, I could not get this for the life of me to select an item so that I could start counting down. And I didn't want to click one because I didn't want it to load and the person think that that was their item they were getting and then me pull it back out. Kind of like the old bait and switch. So he got row 6, but for some reason during me trying to pick the item and count down, I guess I got flustered and I got off in my head, and for some reason I thought row 7. So I went down and I actually gave him titanium white Zao wheels instead of a basic Roadhog Wildfire. So he ended up getting a much better item than he would have gotten. And again, I'll watch this back always afterwards. So if I realize that I made a mistake and I gave someone a worse item than what they should have gotten, I'll always reach back out to them and tell them, hey, you were supposed to get this. Would you prefer this instead? And I'll get them the item they should have got. But if I make a mistake and you get a better item than you should have gotten, well, it's like Monopoly, banking error in your favor, then you get a little something extra there. So worked out for him. So anyway, as I go through and receive all the messages from everybody, it'll take me time to get to everyone. So just be patient and bear with me. And then obviously as you're referring people and you want to get extra spins, I will get to you. Just, make sure you get me those messages within that time frame. And then I will record, I'll do my best to kind of record everything, all of the giveaways. And then I'll do this like giant montage highlight at the end so everybody can see, what they would have gotten had they picked a different column, which I think is really fun. It's like pretty exciting when you pick, like here, he picked 2. So he picks column 2, he gets row 4. Had he picked column 1, he would have gotten a black market. Had he picked column 7, he would have gotten a black market. And Crimson Halo is still good. Like even if you don't need a Crimson Halo, you can definitely trade that. That's like a pretty easy to trade item. It can get you, I don't know what the value is right now, but there were times where you could get a key or 2 for a Crimson Halo. And again, it's free. It's better than 99% of what you're getting in your RLCS drops. So, hopefully that, it's still exciting for guys, even though you didn't get the biggest item that you'd hoped to hit. So here's someone picking 3. And what? Row 9. But, yeah, so we'll, it'll take me a while to receive everybody and to give everyone their items and to coordinate with everybody. I know everyone's in different time frames. I've got multiple accounts and I can set up more than one account with a prize wheel and get some people helping me depending on how fast they're coming in so that I can try to manage some of it. So it may not be just me that's handing out items over the course of those few days. But again, this is just something that I wanted to do that I thought would be really fun. I've got this, crazy, insane inventory. I don't know what I'm gonna do with a lot of it. I mean, I'll still hang on to, one of every item or whatever, so that I can still do a lot of stuff. And then I've got some like blind trading ideas and things in the works with these items that I'll do. But anyway, when you get to having, over 100,000 items at a given time, it just kind of gets ridiculous. Like, what are you going to do with all this? And I think this is the last one. So yeah, he pulls a black market, and again, it was out of order, but I just threw that one at the end. It was kind of exciting there. But anyway, start adding me, and good luck to everybody. I hope you hit something big, and it's going to be really fun for me and exciting to, kind of sit anxiously and watch and wait and see what everyone pulls. But I appreciate you guys checking out this video. I appreciate you guys sharing it, and let's get this out there as much as we can. Go and let everybody know in the different Discord servers that, hey, this is going on. You can win some free items. Head on over there, and even if you can't track every person that you're sharing this with, please help get this out there. I want to see how many people I can hit and how many items we can give away. And that's kind of going to be the next thing, is like my world record video of how many items did we give away over the course of however many days. And again, if we're keeping a good pace and I feel like, hey, this is going great and it's worth it, I'll extend it. If we're not getting a lot of traction, then I'll end it at the 3 days. So it's really up to you guys of how much we'll give away and how many spins you can get, and how big this thing will be. So again, I appreciate your help, and I'll catch you guys all in the next video. Thanks.